nagpadala ng arroz caldo si Neil Jill Channel. So, thank you sa Neil Jill Channel, kalat tsaka kila Naya Tay
Thank you, Tay.
sa bahay. At naghinatid pa yan, oh. Special deliveries, arroz caldo with chicken, egg and calamansi. Wow! Sakto. Oh, pati kutsara natin dumating dito. Thank you. Ang galing nyo.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Buhay na ako. Ang SMD. Oh. Sige guys, kain muna kami guys.
Wow, my chicken.
Good morning guys. Second day na namin dito. Pa kayo makalabas at marami pa silang kailangan tapusin.
Yung first 24 hour doon dito.
Yeah, yung first 24 hours daw ni baby. So far maganda. Pati kami ni mami ni daddy at talagang bigising kami ng maaga.
Every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours.
Every
2 to 3 hours.
May sugat.
Malamig guys.
Lalagyan natin
So
na-
ngayon
walang cover kasi sa
magkaano tayo ng pump dahil lumabas siya ng maaga. Dahil 3 weeks early lumabas na si baby. Kailangan nating mag-pump ng milk guys. Yung gagamitin natin.
Ito ang electric pump nila dito. Yung ano, baby?
Mhm.
Yung lalagyan bago yun.
Ayan. Ayan oh.
Yung bukod. So, mag-assemble tayo.
Mag-assemble si baby ng pump niya. Tinuro nang sa kanya yung kanina. Kaya alam niya. Hindi naman siya mahirap gawin guys. Ayan guys.
What? No!
Paglagyan niya.
Dito ay
Meron yan, dapat yan. Meron dito, meron doon. Oh.
Yan ang ni daddy mo. Linisin na din pala nila siya. Ayun. Ayan.
Yan oh. Tapos lagyan mo dito.
Lagyan mo siya sa loob. Meron pa na. Ito kasi dito ay. Bakit?
Ako ay. Tawagan natin yung kusina guys.
May sarili kaming ano. Cellphone.
Habang tulog si Maylag, ay si Maylag, si Baby, mag-games tayo. Gising na si Baby. Pagka ganyan, gutom or umihi or nagdumi. Kaya check natin siya, guys. Baka hindi na siya komportable.
Umihi ka na? Ha? Umihi ka? Ha?
Sa tsura niya. Iiyak-iyak ka. Uy. Uy. Oh, tapos, Hala. Bakit? Meron.
Bibigyan mo ako ng ano.
Alright, may pagkain na tayo, guys. Nandito na ang ating pagkain. Mayroon pa tayong tawag nila kasi dito sa pagkain na ito ay celebratory breakfast or meal. Para sa mga pati ako binigyan nila, may omelets. Dalawa pa, guys. Binigay nila. May bacon. Kaso wala yung kape. May fruits. Masarap to, baby. Bacon. Ay. Manganin, guys. Sarap to, ha. Gusto mo tayo? May bacon. Kaya mo yung natin. Basa. Eh.
Ay, Dios mío. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations. Malaking
Thank you.
clemency. You can speak about the trash.
Eh.
Thank you.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Oh, congratulations.
Hi, it's Dr. Chen. Can I come in?
Sure, come here.
Awesome. Hey guys. I'm Stephanie Chen. It smells so good in here. I'm getting distracted. Ready to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm Stephanie Chen. I'm one of the OBGYNs. I'm functioning as a circumcision provider today. I understand that you guys were interested in having that procedure done, right? Yes? Okay. So I wanted to just spend a few minutes with you going over that, and then just to make sure that you feel comfortable proceeding, okay? So we do have quite a bit today, so I'm not sure where you are in the line, but we'll try to get it done this morning. It's a purely elective procedure, again meaning that it's not recommended by any health organizations because we haven't found there to be any significant benefits of doing it. So it's purely elective. Okay. Baby might be away from you for 15 or 20 minutes. It's just really, like bringing him back, cleaning, doing procedure, cleaning again, and then bringing him back to you. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, and when we before we start, we do. I use a cream for pain. It's like a numbing medicine that we apply for half an hour, and then during the procedure, he's swaddled. A lot of our nurses play this lullaby, and then he has the sugar water that he's sucking on that is pretty much like candy, which is really distracting to them. And so he might come back to you a little bit more irritable, a little bit fussy, especially with the diaper changes. But they usually do pretty well. They don't require any pain medication, so he should be fine. Okay.
All right.
Light bleeding is expected. That's just kind of what we're doing. There's light bleeding involved, but heavy bleeding, persistent bleeding is not normal and should not really be occurring, although it can happen. If that does occur, we have different things we can do to try to minimize it. Very rarely we have to call a specialist to assist us if we can't get it to stop.
All right.
I can damage anything inside, especially if I'm having a hard time or struggling. I can injure something. Again, I'm using sharp instruments. The pediatrician has cleared him for this procedure, and I will also take a look at him to make sure I feel comfortable doing it. I think there's maybe been 2 or 3 babies that I didn't feel comfortable doing. So I always take a look at his anatomy and just kind of like make sure that this is safe and that this is something I feel comfortable doing. Sometimes the babies just either there's not enough foreskin or whatever the case is, or I think I'll be struggling to do it. I just don't want to do it then because then I can cause harm or like
Right.
pulling and cause damage. So that's the main thing is I will take a good look before we start and then just decide.
All right.
If for some reason it ends up being that we can't do it or I just don't feel comfortable doing it, we can see if the doctors on call, any of them are also available to do circumcisions. Not all of them are trained. Or worst case scenario, I think sometimes the babies have to come back and have it done later on. So, okay.
Great.
The most common concern is cosmetic, if anything, because every baby's anatomy is a little bit different. We don't remove the same amount of foreskin for every kid, and so I just have to judge how much to safely remove, for him. But you might look at it and say, hey, it looks like you took off too little. It looks like you didn't even do it, or you took off too much, and now I don't see anything. And there could be complications from either of those things. Sometimes you can't fix that problem should it occur, or else otherwise you have to maybe go back to the operating room and do other things. So that's not always very common, but if of all the concerns, that's probably the most common that we get. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, we're good. Is that gonna be today?
Oh yeah, because I'm only here in the morning, so it better be
okay.
today. But we do have a lot. For some reason, there's a lot of baby boys born, so we do have a lot, and I'm not sure where you are in that line. All of our nurses and doctors right now have this morning huddle where we talk about all the patients. So it's going to be a while before she comes back. She's going to have you sign a consent form, and then your nurse will apply the cream, and then we'll start.
So after the procedure, how many days is he gonna stay?
Oh, he doesn't need to stay for that.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
because it's such a minor procedure.
Alright.
You can pretend it didn't even happen. Yeah, it shouldn't affect his hospital stay. Yeah.
Cool.
All right?
Thank you
Okay,
so
and
much.
then the nurse will go over instructions for how to care for that area too.
Alright, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
yes.
Thank you. Ayan guys, tutuloyin na lang na si si baby.
Walang breakfast, walang breakfast.
Good morning. Sorry, room number 9. We didn't get the coffee. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Sabi ako.
Oh yes, I'm bringing it up right now. You should give it a picture. Alam yung celebratory ano to?
May coffee ba?
Hindi. Oh, may pin niya. Okay na. Natin mo sa bahay ito guys.
Diba?
So, binaksan ko na ito. Umiiyak na si
Kaliboy, check natin ang diaper mo, bebe. Para ano? Ay, sorry. Ay, sorry, baby. Baby, sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. Kubo ito ng baby namin. Oh. Come here.
I'm gonna put the cream on the baby.
Oh.
Take him out and then get him ready for the serve. Oh, you behind me? Okay, perfect.
Oh, hi, you're over there. I'm always looking at the desk. So funny. How are you
It's
feeling?
okay, you're okay. You're dry.
Oh, you just put the diagram. Oh, perfect. I'll change it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I sure will. I'll change it.
Good.
What?
How's your pain?
I just feel it a little bit.
Look in the incision area. Are you having any bleeding? Go look at
Oh,
the period.
not much.
Not much. Okay. I just want to take a look. Okay. Are you passing gas down below?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. And any bowel movements yet, or not yet?
Not
And how do you feel when you eat?
and I feel it's feel like some hurt. Yeah, I do. You guys have a nice breakfast.
Any dizziness, chest pain, shortness of breath?
Thank you.
I'm glad you're doing well. Congratulations, my dear.
Oh, I know. Did you guys order food last night?
Yeah, we ordered food from the family.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Put your mask on while we're here, you guys. COVID is real.
Yeah, you don't have it.
If you continue to do well, we would have just this is your first day after the C-section, right? Yesterday, so we'll probably tomorrow be able to get you home. So the same medicines that you're taking orally here, we'll send you home with.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have any issues with anything, just let us know. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Extra nice.
Oh, well, I'll get you one.
Oh, thank you.
Is she going home today? Did you want to go home today to meet with Miss Jada?
I mean, you can. You're
Oh, hey,
meeting
Dr.
all your
Wayne.
milestones, so we can, discharge you later in the day.
Oh, you know what? I went with Dr. Solomon. Yep. This is Dr. Wynn. She said she's gonna come out and chat with you. Okay, I'm in 9 right now. Did you want to see 8?
God bless you.
Okay. No problem. So, okay, I'll be down in a few minutes. I'm putting cream on it.
So baby's gonna be able to be baby's gonna be up for
Baby's ready.
Oh, awesome.
Well, yeah, because this baby is 37 weeks. 6743. Did you guys want to go home today?
It's up to you. I mean, if you feel,
Yes,
if
we
you're
can.
feeling okay, you wanna go, we can do that, definitely. You're doing awesome, so, yeah.
Can she get like a
Hey, let's
pain
do that.
medications?
Yeah, everything that you're taking here, like you'll take
Oh,
it with, yeah,
alright.
same thing. And I want you to stay on the stool softly and we'll see what happens. Okay?
37.
Yeah, because she haven't had any bowel movement yet.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. That's
Oh.
fine.
24 hours.
Thank you.
All right, you guys.
Thank you, Dr. Solomon.
Thank you, Jada.
It's okay, baby.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, put the train on. Thanks. Sorry, baby. I know.
Stay cold. Okay. Nah, no talking.
So when you eat the baby at the breast, how is that going?
He's getting it. Because and then earlier I think around like 3 a.m. Like we used the formula and he can do it. Yeah, he's getting it. Because before he's having a hard time to to use that bottle.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
Yeah.
Hey, you hungry? Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
We like what we do.
Appreciate it.
I know. Let me check under your stinky little arm. I know. So when I look at the baby's mouth, I notice a little bit of a tongue frenulum where he has like a line that kind of connects the base of his mouth and his
Yeah.
tongue, right? Sometimes that can affect how his tongue rolls and it can affect the latch.
Oh.
Okay? So I think that might be our thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. It's not a big deal as long as it, you know.
Is that the one underneath the
Yes. It affects the rolling
Mm.
of the tongue, because we need the tongue to roll in order to pull the nipple. So
Oh.
when you feed him, that's why you want to make sure it's nice and set up for him, okay? And we could try again later as well,
Yeah.
okay? I'm meeting another doctor right now, but
He gave him a bath last night, I think.
nice.
Like, I have a question. Since he wasn't in bed.
All right. Did you want to feed him now?
Sure.
Yeah? All right,
I noticed his toenail, but then with the nail.
yeah, it'll show up.
It'll
Oh,
show
this
up.
one?
Yeah, both. The bigger one.
Let's show that to the pediatrician. Let's see.
Yeah, because he was here the other day. Yeah, all of them except for that. The other one.
I'll make a note of that. When we'll round with the pediatrician together, okay?
Thank you so much. I was looking at it earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, really, so you have to, good for you, thank you.
Thank you. Was I?
So mommy, before you get the baby, let me check let me give you your pain medication.
Oh, thank you.
What's your pain level?
3.
You know what, go ahead and feed the baby, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Wanna go back to that?
I'll be right back, okay?
Are you hungry?